Okay, gathering information. So as an investigator, you have to know that. Okay, so time is of the essence in conducting the accident investigation. It is meaning that you have to carry out. Okay, you have to carry out the investigation as quickly as possible. Okay, so you have to make sure that the time taken to conclude the investigation or to make the investigation is uh, in very quickly enough so that you will not interrupt the normal process of the company. So meaning that they can resume their operation as soon as possible after you have done your investigation. Alright. Besides, you don't want to lose any evidence. So this is the thing that you have to bear in mind. Alright. So in gathering information, you also required to take a sample photos, measurement, and sketch diagram in order to give a brief explanation or to describe the sequence of events of the accident. So you have to preserve and protect data, information, and evidence. Then you have to collect the evidence in order of fragility. Okay, so the order of fragility is the first one. You have to collect the evidence from the people, from the position or location of the accidents or the things involved in the accidents, and the parts, and also the papers lah. The papers is the documentation. Documentation related to the accidents. Maybe you have to take about the documentation on the maintenance record, the inspection records, or any other things lah. Maybe you also want to look at the validity of the CF. CF is for, let's say you are using the machinery, so you want to look at the due date of the certificate of fitness of the machine. All right, and then in gathering information, you also have to record the injury types and the injury groups. So this is very important in gathering information. And then you have to identify people involved in the accident. So when after you identify the people involved, then you can get the first-hand knowledge or the first-hand information regarding to the accidents. And then the next thing that you can do for the gathering information is by interview the injured or the victims, the witnesses, supervisors, and other witnesses who around the area of the incidents. And in taking the gathering information for the investigation, you need to get a preliminary statement as soon as possible from all the witnesses. And basically, for the gathering information, it may present shortcomings or pitfall in the form of bias, perspective, exaggeration, and hidden agenda as said before. So you need to be very careful that you need to have ability to differentiate between the fact and also the fabricated information. So sometimes the witness or the company asks the witness to give some exaggeration or some hidden agenda in order to safeguard their reputation of the company, or maybe they want to get extra claim from the insurance so that they have to fabricate a story that look that maybe the things is not they try to give misleading information so that they can get a very huge claim from the insurance company. Alright. So what did you need to do when gathering information from the people, especially from the witness? So the thing that you need to do is when you want to take the information from the people, you have to conduct the interview one-to-one in private. So you don't want to have any interruption from the outsiders in gathering the information from the witness. So and then you have put them at ease. So you have to make it clear the objective of the investigation. So it's actually to avoid recurrence and not to apportion blame. So don't mention that. So this accident is because of the irresponsibility of the witness to perform their job task as a worker. Alright, this just you want to, because you just have to state that you want to get what is the fact that contribute to the accident or incident. And then the most important thing that you don't have to you do not integrate but question properly to the witness. You let them speak freely on their version, and you can make a friendly conversation to the witness, so that they can feel comfortable to give you the correct information on the accident lah. Alright. And then you have to give a strategic questioning, not leading question, meaning that you cannot give you cannot make your question based on your assumption. So you cannot make the question based your assumption. So you actually strategic question means that you try to obtain facts and not opinions from the opinion, just only all the facts. You can ask what, where, when, why, do, and how, and then you also need get the information from the workers on the witness observation on events before, during, and after the accident. Right. So the next thing that when you are questioning the witness, you have to make sure that the witness understand the question. The question must be clear enough and easy for them to understand. And maybe you can use sketches or diagrams to help the witness to understand the question that you given to the witness. Right. Right. Next. So in the gathering information, you have to also to record the interview. So how the process, how the things that you need to do in recording the interview. The first thing, you have to take notes. So you have to take notes without distracting the witness. Then you have to record the exact word. You have to record the exact word used by the witness to describe the observation. You cannot use your own word. You have to use the exact word. Whatever the witness informed to you, then you have to use the similar words. Alright. And then you has to use a tape recorder only with the consent of the witness. So you have to get the consent from the witness that you want to record their conversation lah. Otherwise you cannot do that. Alright. So in recording interview, so you have to differentiate what is directly observed and what is hearsay and not accordingly. Meaning that you cannot, as I have mentioned it previously, then you don't want to record the opinion of the witness. You just want to get the correct fact. And then after you get all the information from the witness, then you have to verify the claims. So that is important, that you need to get not only the information from the victim, and also you need to get the information from the witness lah. If possible, you need to get, if you can get more witness in your investigation, it is much more good enough lah for you. Much more good enough for you to get more witness in your investigation, so that you can see lah. So you can see the variety of the information, and maybe there is an overlapping of the information, and maybe you can see and see the pattern of the incidents, okay, the pattern of the incident based on the information given by the witness, so that you can differentiate which one is hearsay, which one is the fact, and which one is the opinion. So and this is the technique that you need to do, the things that you need to do in closing the interview. So you need to know, you have to identify the designation and the qualification of each witness, such as the name, the address, the occupation, years of experience, and etc. And then you need to supply each witness with a copy of their statement. So after you have completing the interview, then you have to show what is your recorded statement. So either the witness agree with the statement or not. So that's why we need to give them a copy of their statement. If there is an agreement on the statement, then you have to verify the argument first before you finalize the statement, the statement of the witness. And then after that, in closing the interview, you have to get a signed statement, where possible. And then last but not least, you have to tend the interview for given the support, and give the correct information. And as for the appreciation, for them to give time to assist you in conducting the interview. Alright, conducting the interview to get the fact of the accident. Alright, so now the gathering information in terms of the position of the object involved in the accidents. So in terms of the position of the object involved in the accidents, so you have to make a documentation or recorded incident scene as soon as possible before any changes are made. The first one for the victim location, and then the position of each witness on the master chart, including direction of view, the location of the machinery, energy, and chemical sources. So you have also to recorded or documented any other contributing factors. So what you need to do to make sure that the documentation and the recorded version of the position can be stored. So you have to take a photos, you have to draw a scale sketch, and then you need also to make a record measurement lah. Maybe you have to make a record measurement the distance between the machine and the victim. So these are the things that you have to do lah. In gathering information in terms of the position lah. Position.